All right, Shalom. Of course, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushai for wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and the gospel of His truth. I just want to do a little video real quick on, this common sight that we are, starting to see, all over pretty much the United States, but, pretty much all over the world, but mainly here in America, is these empty store shelves, man. Okay, now whether it be, canned goods flying off the shelves, or right now the toilet paper, right? Just like as we saw back in March, right, with the beginning of this whole Corolla situation. But now people are getting ready for round two, right? So now we clearly see these things. Now I don't have my apocrypha with me, but if you go to I believe it's First Ezra's the 6th chapter, it tells you that, when Ezra was seeing things that would happen in the future, one thing the Lord showed him was, it says in that time, the storehouses shall be empty, right? And that time is the time that we're coming to right now, man. Okay? Second Ezra is the 5th chapter, the 15th and the 16th chapter, right? Just, memory brings to mind, the chapter, man. Okay, how it says, man shall, undergo to fight against each other. Man shall invade his neighbor's house with the sword, because of the lack of bread. And you're going to start seeing that, man. Okay, you're going to start seeing that over here. Okay, you already see that over in these third world countries, right? Say, for example, India, over in Lebanon, right, Venezuela, and all those third world countries, as they call them, you see those things going on, right? The lack of food, and people have to go without electricity, all those things, right? Not being able to access their bank account because the government, put it to where you can only get 100, maybe 200 out of your ATM at a time. What do you think that's going to do, man? Okay, people can't live off that, so they're going to resort to rioting. Okay, and that's why you see, all these protests going on, going back to the whole, George Floyd, situation that, it's still going on, died down a little bit. But now you've had 2 more cases that are similar to it that are sparking, outrage again. So, it's only a matter of time until, something big, starts to happen with that. Now, people can live, with being upset, about what happened to somebody else. They can live with that. One thing nobody can live without is the lack of food and water. And that's going to be the riot right there. That's going to be the thing that kicks all of this off, man. All right, because right now they've announced that they have a shortage of cans, right? The shortage of aluminum for these, steel, or I should say, aluminum cans that, that they put the, the food in, right? So that's why when you go to the store, you see the prices are going up just a little bit at a time. But you'll also notice that, let me catch my phone real quick. I was just looking at something else. You'll also notice that a lot of the canned food are the same thing. It's always, I've noticed running out of beans. They don't got a lot of beans. They got a ton of rice. Or, not rice. Corn, right? Corn and green beans, right? Got green beans and corn right through the roof. Got that. But not many cans of beans. And if they do have them, because they do still have them, but the prices have went up, right? I would say, at the local Walmart, you got maybe one bean can to 5 corn cans. You know what I'm saying? That's just what you have right now, all right? Because, people rather have the beans than the corn. So people are, stacking up on, the beans right now, which I recommend, stacking up on, just necessities and goods that you might need, in your family. right now. So, when this dark time comes, you won't be caught off guard, man. Okay? One thing with the whole milk, I said this before. What I recommend, dealing with milk, for those who drink milk, you can just go to damn, Dollar Tree, or, even if you got Publix, Walmart even got it, and get the boxed milk, right? Some guys like that, some don't. But that's always a good alternative, right, is the boxed milk. It lasts a good year, could even last 2 years, because the food doesn't go bad when, the expiration date runs out. That's just, they have to put that on there, but that's not, really true. For those who've done the research, they've found, canned food that's been at the bottom of the sea or I should say bottom of a lake for 100 years. And they took the food out and they did some research and study on it. Turns out the food is good and ready to be eaten 100 years after it was canned. So, just depends on the way that it is, stored. All right. If the can's damaged, you throw it out. If it's in good condition, it's 30 years old, well, hey, it should still be, good. Okay. You just always do the smell test and even the taste test before you eat the whole thing. But anyway, this, what you're seeing here, this is going to become an everyday sight, man, in the near future, man. Okay, because a lot of people are now starting to stack up, because a lot of people are now starting to see that, things ain't going too well right now, man. The economy isn't good, which what's that going to do? That could bring a riot, because when people, lose, money, when they don't have enough money to, to support their family, and, that they be able to be housed. About 50 million people are out of work right now. And then on top of that, you got another 20 million, actually, 20 to 30 million people. Because you remember, they count each household as one out of the 20 million. But you got to remember, there's usually multiple people inside of that one household. So it's more like probably about maybe 80 million. Okay, because you also have to count women, children, elderly family members, friends of families that might be camping out, couch surfers, inside joke. You gotta take all that into consideration, all right? Which they don't do that. They just count, the one house as, this house, that house. They don't count the people inside of it. So you gotta keep that in mind as well. So yeah, man, just the way you look at it, you just gotta get prepared now while you're able to, man. Scriptures tell you a wise man foresees the evil, and he will prepare himself. All right, so we foresee the evil. We see the evil that is coming, man. Okay, we have the opportunity to get right now, right, both spiritually and physically, right? Physically get in shape, and then, on the earthly level, if you have the means to do so, then get yourself some extra food and supplies, so that in the time of trouble, we don't gotta run around like the two thirds, okay? Because these guys are gonna be running around here with like a damn, chicken with its head cut off. That's how these people are gonna be around here, right? Everything is calm right now because the government got these checks going out, the unemployment checks. But when that runs out, man, all hell's gonna break loose out here very soon. So, all I can say is, we just gotta, keep, teaching the scriptures, the truth of these scriptures, man. Continue in this ministry, and man, things are clearly heating up right now, man. In the year 2020, okay, as Elder Dahar coined it, the year of prophecy, 2020, right? As I coined it, the year of tribulation, right? The year of revelation, 2020. And we see it, man. Okay, these things are all coming to pass, man. Especially the mark of the beast, because what is this whole Corolla situation going to lead to? A cashless society, because they're going to teach people and tell people that, we can't use money anymore because the coronavirus is on the money, and that's going to bring in the microchip, okay, which is the mark of the beast, for those who didn't know. So yeah, man, we just got to, continue, in this, this truth, because as we see it, man, things are starting to, get bad out here, just as the prophets, told us would happen, in the last times, which were clearly in the last times. You got the idiot on there. What's that guy? William Bell, I believe it is. He said we're living in the kingdom of Christ, right? Christ already returned. Damn fool, man. That guy's gonna, that guy's gonna see, man. Okay? Yeah, that guy's gonna see that he's clearly just delusional, right? That guy clearly don't know what the hell he's talking about. But anyway, I'm gonna say shalom, and we'll praise the Yahweh Shem Yahshai.